Hello, children, and welcome back to another class of computer education. I hope you have enjoyed your holidays, and during this time, I am sure you must have spent some time on your computers or laptops. Did you practice switching on and switching off your computers? Very good. And do you remember our last class? We had spoken about the parts of the computer. Today, we will learn some more about computers. Do you remember your last assignment where you drew the 4 major parts of the computer? Which parts did you draw? Yes, the CPU, the monitor, the keyboard, and the mouse. These were the parts which you drew and which are the vital parts of a computer. Without these, a computer cannot work. And what about laptops? All of these parts are integrated together in the laptop. So a laptop is a mini computer which has all the parts fused in one gadget. Apart from the major parts, there are some other devices used with the computer. These devices are called peripherals. Some of the known peripherals are the UPS, the speaker, the webcam, headphones, microphones, printers, and scanners. Today, we are going to learn about input and output devices. But before we go into the definition, tell me about something. Have you seen fruit trees? And where do trees grow from? Yes, from seeds. Now, while the tree is growing from a seed, what does it need? What actions need to be done upon it? Yes, it has to be watered and it has to receive sunshine. And at the end, when it grows into a plant, what do we get? Correct, we get the fruit. So, when it comes to trees and plants, the input is the water, sunshine, shade, care, and the output is the fruit. Now think about a car. What does it need to run? Good, petrol or diesel. So these are the inputs and the output is the car working. Think about your body now. Have you ever wondered which part gives you an input and which part is used as an output? Yes, our eyes give us input. We can see everything around us and this gets registered in our brain. The computer works in a similar way. An input device is something you connect to a computer that sends information into the computer. An output device is something you connect to a computer that has information sent to it. So what do input devices do? Input devices help you to give a command to the computer, and output devices help you to receive some information from the computer. Now let us go back to the parts of the computer and see which ones are input and which ones are output devices. The first part we will speak about is the monitor. What do you think? What part is the monitor? Is it an input device or an output device? What do you do with the monitor? Do you give some information to the monitor, or do you get some information out from it? Right. We look into the screen and we get information from the monitor. So this is an output device. Let's see the next part. What about a keyboard? Do you think it is an input or an output device? How will we know which one is it? Let us see it this way. When we type something on the keyboard, we get an output on the monitor. What does this make the keyboard then? Yes, it is an input device. It helps us to give some information into the computer. In other words, it helps us to give a command to the computer. What will you think about a mouse? What kind of a device is this? An input device or an output device? Does the mouse not work like the keyboard? Do you not give commands to the computer using the mouse? Yes. Then, the mouse also is an input device. It helps us to give commands to the computer. Let us now consider the speakers. What kind of a device would the speakers be? Are speakers an input device or an output device? What do speakers do? Speakers help us to listen to sounds given out by the computer. These can be songs or videos which we play. We listen to audio given out from the computer with the help of speakers. I think I have already given out the answer. It is an output device. Good. Let us move to the next device then. Do you remember what this device was? Yes, it is a webcam. And why do we need webcams? You have been doing online classes all these days, and in order to show your face, you need a webcam. So what does a webcam do? It captures your image and puts it into the computer so that the person on the other side can see your face. So what would that make a webcam? An input device or an output device? Yes, it is an input device because information is being sent to the computer through the webcam. All of you have used printed sheets at some point of time. Some of you also have printers at home. You might have taken out printouts of your projects as well. How do you do that? With the help of printers. What do the printers do? The sheets which you place in the printer get printed on with the information from the computer. So the printer is taking out something from the computer. The information comes printed on and the sheet is ready with all the information which was there on your computer screen. So what has happened? You have got an output. So that makes the printer an output device. What is the name of this device? Yes, it is a microphone or a mic. And what does a mic do? A mic helps to amplify your sound and make sure there is no background noise coming into your audio. You can record things on the mic. So, what do you think? What kind of a device is the mic? Is it an input device or an output device? Since our voice gets recorded via the mic into the computer, it is an input device. Do you remember this device from our last class on parts of the computers? It is a scanner. And why do we need scanners? We can take some of the information which we have on paper and scan it and then put it into the computer. So what are we doing? We are giving something to the computer, and this would make the scanner an input device because we are giving some information to the computer. Children, this is quite an uncommon part, isn't it? We do not see joysticks with all the computers in the computer lab or even the ones which you have at home. It is a special part which you attach in case you are playing games. So, what do you think? What kind of a device is the joystick? Do you receive something from the computer through the joystick, or do you give something to the computer through the joystick? Yes, we give commands. It helps us to move things on our computer screen. So, what kind of a device is this? Yes, it is an input device. Children, I hope you were able to follow today's class on input and output devices. I want you to think about the following questions. Which part of the computer do you think works as both input and output device? Next, which part of your body works as an output device? Let us now consider the following. If you are watching something on your computer and your monitor is switched off, will you be able to see it? No, you cannot, because the output process is not happening. And what about if you are playing some game on the computer but your keyboard or your joystick is not attached? Do you think you will be able to give commands to the computer? No, because there is no proper input device, you will not be able to play your game or give commands to the computer. I want you to observe all the different parts in your own computers at home and identify the different input and output devices. I hope you have fun learning. All the best.